Welcome to Earthly Reads, a My Cup of Earth production. Once upon a time, in a world hidden behind a veil of twinkling stars, there was a magical place called Luminaria. It was a land where flowers bloomed with colors that changed hues with the changing seasons: red for autumn, orange for winter, yellow for spring, green for summer, and blue for harvest moon nights. In this enchanted realm, creatures lived who called themselves guardians of Luminaria, skilled artists of color and light. Their village, known as Moonflower Meadow, was nestled within the heart of the meadow. This vibrant settlement boasted an assortment of wonders crafted from shimmering crystals, glowing petals, and sparkling dewdrops. At the very center of Moonflower Meadow stood an enchanting fairy named Luna and her closest friends: Lyra on harp strings, Sage the squirrel on his flute, Whispering Willow the wise old owl, and Daffodil Daisy, a sweet and tender fairy with wings as delicate as silk threads. Each morning, Luna would awaken to find herself surrounded by an endless expanse of sky, ablaze with golden sunrises. As the day unfolded, she'd dance through fields of wildflowers, sprinkling their petals onto the grassy paths with her silver harp strings, imbuing every step with vibrations of joy and laughter. Every breeze rustled and swayed these magnificent flowers into perfect harmony with the gentle rhythms of life. The scent of honey-infused lavender wafted up to Luna's door as Lyra began strumming sweet melodies. On her harp, Sage, perched on nearby branches, played a haunting melody on his flute, while Whispering Willow sang soft, lulling songs that made everyone feel sleepy and content. Meanwhile, Daffodil Daisy flitted about, leaving trails of glittering sparkles wherever they went. One crisp autumn evening, as sunlight began to dip below the horizon, casting long shadows across Moonflower Meadow, the Guardians decided to celebrate the season of gratitude. They gathered around a great tree with gnarled branches adorned with leaves that glowed softly in shades of indigo and violet. There, beneath its branches, lay a magnificent pumpkin lantern, carefully placed by Luna. As dusk fell over the gathering, whispers spread among the guests. "Tonight," whispered Sage, his voice barely audible above the murmur of the wind, "we honor the essence of our forest home." Luna opened her eyes wide with anticipation. Tonight was a night reserved for reflecting on the gifts the earth provided. Like gifts from the trees, she picked up one half of the pumpkin lantern and held it out before them. With each passing moment, the lights grew brighter, illuminating pathways leading deep into the woods surrounding Moonflower Meadow. Wanderers emerged from the darkness, butterflies in search of sunshine, fireflies dancing under starlight, and rabbits snuggling together for warmth. As guests approached, Daffodil Daisy released bubbles filled with fragrant blooms. The air transformed itself into a sweet treat. Honey-filled flower baskets overflowing with fresh pollen and rose-tinted sugar. Lyra danced through the trees bearing gifts of dried berries from hidden places. Whispering Willow bestowed ancient tales spun with tales of ancient wisdom passed down generations. And sage incense drifted quietly, symbolizing peace and serenity. Suddenly, Luna gently lit the other end of the pumpkin lantern. Now brightly illuminated, it became an orb of warmth amidst the twinkling constellations in the vast sky outside. In an instant, the gathering place of joy enveloped them. Bathed in radiant moonbeams, every creature felt a quiet sense of belonging wash over them. When the first rays had faded to nothingness, they slowly dispersed back into their habitats. In the stillness, the Guardians stepped forward, forming a human circle near the open spaces of the meadow. Dawn's gentle kisses swept across the hearts of all the Guardians, filling them with reassurance. With renewed hope, they welcomed another dawn and embarked upon another day of discovery and growth. Nighttime reveries led by serene mornings kept Moonflower Meadow connected throughout Luminaria and beyond. This beautiful cycle persisted year after year, echoing the song of peaceful coexistence between the elements of earth, water, air, plants, and skies. Together, the inhabitants of this luminous world learned valuable lessons. Appreciate diversity for what makes you distinct. And so, under the gentle glow of the night sky, every heart felt calm and safe as dreams carried them away. They lived happily ever after. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.